If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Well, I think the cool thing, and Ozzie kind of touched on it, you know, we're all friends first and foremost. We spend a lot of time together. And we know how to get under each other's skin. We know what to say. We're very competitive. And, you know, scouting, this is our Super Bowl. So, you know, Ozzie and I will fight a lot about players. I'll give him a hard time about going down to the owners' meetings, you know, or the competition committee meetings for 3 weeks. I mean, we don't see him in March. He's gone. You guys cannot find Ozzie Newsome here in this building in March. And up until this year, he hadn't watched many players in March because he's never here. Now, this year, he did watch some players. You know, Coach is here. I mean, he's watching these guys, and he's grinding on players. And, you know, you think you have an ally with Coach with one player, and the next thing you know, you think he likes the guy. He says, I changed my mind. I hate this guy. Well, you liked him yesterday. Now I watched more tape, and now I hate him. You know, I hate this guy now. You know, and then you bring everybody else into the equation. You guys, although our scouting staff now is not nearly as combative as it was, you know, probably in the 90s. We had some real old-time guys. It's a lot different now. These guys, we're all about the same age, and you know, we're more techno guys now. Everybody's on the internet reading about these guys and using their phones to text to get information and all this. We don't have as many real fights like we used to have, Kev, but there's definitely still some fights. We'll argue about players. You know, Ozzie and I will always have 1 or 2 guys a year. We'll make some bets. If you go into the draft room, which you guys have never been in, but if you ever went in the draft room,
we don't bet in Baltimore.
There's a board over there with some scribbles on it. This guy before that guy, or this guy's going to get drafted in the first round, or this guy's going to not be drafted, or, you know, we'll bet on 40 times and different things. So we make it competitive.
It's not a violation of the NFL.
No, it's no violation. It's on changing hands. But we definitely, you know, last year there was a receiver that was drafted by the Browns. There was a lot of debate about him, and he had a really nice year. Massaquoi had a lot of internal debate about Massaquoi. Some guys loved him, some guys hated him. Joe loved him. So you always kind of call back over the years about players that you liked or you didn't like. And there are some guys that have a very sketchy memory. And every once in a while we have to go back to the reports in the system because they really liked the guy, and then we read the report and they really hated the guy. So that happens too.
That's great. It's a good way to end.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.